Hello, good day viewers. Still on NECO 2023 Mathematics Examination Objective Questions. Today we are going to begin with question number 13. Question number 13 reads, the Venn diagram below shows the number of students who wrote biology, physics, and mathematics during NECO SSCE in a certain school. We're asked to find the number of students who wrote at least 2 subjects and the number of students in the school, respectively. All right. What does it mean to say at least? At least 2 means it could be 2 or more than 2. So let me zoom this a little bit. The 3 here, 6 and 6, represent one subject only. So this is physics only, biology only, and mathematics only. But we are talking about at least 2. But you can see here we have 7 for biology and mathematics. We have 5 for biology and physics. And we have 1 for mathematics and physics. And we have 4 for all the 3 subjects. So we are concerned with 2 or more than 2. Therefore, we are going to add these 4 numbers together in order to find the number of students that wrote at least 2 subjects. It's a very simple question. So we have 7 plus 5 plus 1 plus 4. 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 1 is 13, plus 4 is 17. So we have 17 students that wrote at least 2 subjects. But we are also asked to find the total number of students in the school. Already we have 17, therefore we are going to include 6, we are going to include 3, 6, and 4. So let's add them together. Already we have this one. So we have 17 plus 6 plus 3 plus another 6, and then plus 4. Let me group them together. I can see we have 10 here. This is 10. If I should join this one and this one, it will give us 20. And this one will give us 30. Plus this 6 will give us 36 altogether. So we have 36. So there are 36 students in that school, but only 17 students wrote at least 2 subjects. So therefore our answer would be what? 17, 36. Which option is that? 17, 36 is option D. Now let us move on to question number 14. Question number 14 reads, the third term of geometric progression sequence is 18, while the sixth term is 486. We are asked to find the first term. First term, which is term number 1, is denoted by A. Then term number 3, which is term number 3, is given by AR to the second power. And term number 6, which is sixth term, is equal to AR to the 5th power. But according to these questions, term number 3 is equal to 18, while term number 6 is equal to 486. We ask to find the first term. All right, I would like to divide term number 6 by term number 3. And this is equal to the left hand side, we have AR to the 5th power, AR to the 5th power, divided by AR squared, AR squared. This is equal to the right hand side of term number 6 is 486, and the right hand side of term number 3 is 18. So you can see that A will cancel A. R to the power of 5 divided by R to the second power, apply one of the laws of indices. 5 minus 2 is 3, so we have R to the third power. This is equal to 486 divided by 18 is 27. You take cube root of both sides, R would be equal to 3. So if R is equal to 3, how can we find term number 1? Remember, term number 1 is nothing but A. So we can use, let us use this equation, which is AR squared equal to 18. AR squared equal to 18. But we have seen that R is equal to 3, so we have A 3 to the second power equal to 18. And 3 squared is 9. Therefore, we can divide both sides by 9. And hence, A equal to 2, because 18 divided by 9 is equal to 2. Therefore, the first term is equal to 2. Let's check the options. We have it as option E. Question number 15. Question number 15, it reads, the area of rectangular piece of cardboard paper is 104 cm squared. If its width is 8 cm, we are asked to find the perimeter of that rectangle. So let's assume we have the rectangle right here. The area is 104 and the width is given as 8 and we don't know the length. Let's find the length. You know, if you take the length and multiply by the width, which is going to give us 8L, this is exactly the same as the area. So if you divide both sides by 8, L will be equal to 13. So if L is equal to 13, what will be the perimeter? Remember, perimeter is equal to 2 multiplied by the sum of the two side lengths, 13 and 8. And 13 and 8 will give us what? 21. 21 times 2 is 42 cm. Therefore, the perimeter is 42 cm. Let us move on to question number 16. Here is question number 16. We are asked to find the determinant of this matrix. Before you start, you should assign signs. The first term here should be positive, the second one should be negative, and last one should be positive. So you take plus 2, then you form another matrix by deleting this row and this column, which is going to give us 0, 2, 2, 3, right? You repeat the same process. We have minus 3. Form another matrix by deleting this row and this column. We have 1, 0, 2, 3. And lastly, we have plus 1. Form another matrix by deleting this and this. We have 1, 0, 0, 2. So now let us compute for the determinant. The first one is 2 multiplied by 0 times 3 is 0, minus 2 times 2 is 4, minus 3. 1 times 3 is equal to 3, minus 0 times 2 is 0, plus 1. We have 1 times 2 is 2, 0 times 0 is 0. Let's simplify. 0 minus 4 is minus 4, and minus 4 times 2 is minus 8. So this is minus 8. 3 minus 0 is 3. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9, plus 2 minus 0 is 2 times 1 is 2. And this is equal to negative 8, negative 9 is negative 17, and negative 17 plus 2 is negative 15. So this is negative 15, which is option E. Now let us move on to question number 17. All right, here is question number 17. It reads, a helicopter takes 3 hours from Kano to Lagos at a constant speed. How long does the same journey take another helicopter at a quarter of the speed of the first helicopter? All right, let me do that using shortcut. Then I'll show you the step-by-step on how to work it out. Suppose we have Kano here and we have Lagos here. We don't know the distance apart, but it is constant. It takes a particular helicopter 3 hours to cover this journey at a particular speed. So what do you expect another helicopter if it takes quarter of the speed of this one? The journey will be partitioned into 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And every single one will cover 3 hours. 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. So if you combine all the 3s, we have 12 hours, right? Which is option D. But let me show you the step-by-step on how to work it out. Remember that speed is equal to distance divided by the time. This is the formula. So let's assume the first helicopter, let's call it speed number 1. The distance will not change. Kano to Lagos will be forever the same, irrespective of whether you move faster than the other. So we leave it as D. But it takes the first helicopter how many hours? 3 hours. So what about the second helicopter? Let's call it S2. This is equal to, the distance will not change, but the time will change. So let me call it T2. But according to the question, this S2, the speed number 2, takes quarter of the first speed. So S divided by 4. So instead, we can replace this one with S divided by 4. Remember that this is S1, sorry. So instead of S2, we have S1 divided by 4 equal to D divided by T2. And we can now multiply both sides by 4. This implies that S1 is equal to 4D divided by T2. Our main goal is to find this T2. So you can see that this equation and this equation are all expressed in terms of S1. So we can equate their right hand sides. Therefore, D divided by 3 is equal to 4D divided by T2. And how do you make T2 the subject? I can take reciprocal of both sides. So we have 3 divided by D equal to T2 divided by 4D. Then we can multiply both sides by 4D just to find T2. And hence T2 is equal to 3 times 4D divided by D. The D's will cancel. And 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Therefore, T2 is equal to 12 hours. You see how to work it out? And hence our answer is what? Option D. Now let us move on to the question number 18. Question number 18 reads, if 1 is added to the denominator of a fraction, the fraction becomes 1 over 2. When 3 is added to both denominator and denominator, the fraction becomes 3 over 4. Find the fraction. So let's start by guess and check. If I should consider this fraction 2 over 3 as the answer, what happens if you add 1 to the denominator? Will it give us 1 over 2? Let's try it. It will be 2 over 6 because 5 plus 1 is 6. And this to the lowest term will be 1 divided by 3, which is not 1 over 2. Let's check the other one. I will show you the working. If it is 1 over 2, we cannot add 1 to the denominator because it will become 1 over 3, which is different from 1 over 2. Let's move to the next one. 3 over 5, if you add 1 to the 5, it becomes 3 over 6. And 3 can go into 3 one time, and it can go into 6 2 times. So we have 1 over 2, which is this one. So this is a potential candidate, but we are not done yet. Because what if 3 is added to the numerator and denominator? Let's do that. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 5 is 8. 2 can divide 6 3 times. 2 can divide 8 4 times. So 3 over 4. Is it 3 over 4? Yes. Therefore, our right option is C, which is 3 over 5. Well, let me show you the working step by step. Let's assume that the fraction is x divided by y. The question stated that if we should add 1 to the denominator, it will become 1 over 2. Therefore, x divided by y plus 1 will be what? 1 over 2. And from here, we can cross multiply. X times 2 is 2x equal to y plus 1 times 1 is still y plus 1. And you can bring y to the left hand side. This becomes 2x minus y equal to 1. Let me call this one equation number 1. Then again, it's stated that if 3 should be added to the top and to the bottom, that is x plus 3 divided by y plus 3, that will give us which fraction? 3 over 4. 3 over 4. So let's cross multiply. 4 times 3 plus x, that will give us 4x plus 12 equals, this times 3 will give us 3y plus 9. Bring everything to the left hand side and take constant to the other side. That is 4x minus 3y equals 9 minus 12 is negative 3. This is our second equation. Let me bring the first equation, which is 2x minus y equal to 1. This is our equation 1, remember? So what if I decide to multiply equation 1 by 2 just to have 4x? We can do that. So this becomes 4x minus 2y equal to 2. So you can see that this equation and this equation can be combined together using elimination. So 4x minus 4x is 0. Negative 3y minus 2y. That will give us negative 3y plus 2y, which is negative y, equals this minus this will give us what? Minus 5. Multiply both sides by negative, y will be equal to 5. So if y is equal to 5, what will be the value of x? I think we can use this equation. 2x minus y equal to 1. 2x minus y equal to 1. But y equal to 5, so we have 2x minus 5 equal to 1. Take 5 to the other side, we have 2x equal to 1 plus 5 is 6. Divide both sides by 2 and x will be equal to 3. So remember our fraction is x divided by y, which means what? 3 divided by 5. And 3 divided by 5 is option C. Now let us move on to question number 19, which is going to be in our next tutorial. Bye-bye.